As far as I'm concerned, any man that deserves my time and attention ain't out here listening to no duck quack about me. He ain't getting caught up in no gossip, let alone listening to some broke ass, gossiping ass bitch nigga. At that point in time, I was always going off on some nigga on a regular for trying to tell me who I should be giving a chance to, who I should be passing out my time to. In my head, I'm laughing at this nigga. You really gonna try and trick me into thinking making a nigga I don't even like or want is somehow gonna benefit me? Like, nigga, you don't even know me. You don't know shit about what I want. You don't know shit about what I need. Fuck off. Immediately. Better stick to playing on them other bitches' feelings. In reality, that's all you're good at. Go where you're wanted. Moving on. These guys use the insecure feelings in those females to bring them to their knees, bend them over for a few pumps, then magically they beefing. Look up and then bam, them niggas hate each other. Amazing how the mind of a duck works, huh? So now you have an idea of me, Quran, and the crowd. Imagine the hate of me and Quran getting together. Seriously. And for the long haul. Because after all, it took about 7 years before we were officially over. And that's thanks to me. The thing is, Quran was a bad boy in school and kept up the drama. Besides that, and smoking weed, Quran didn't know anything about the streets or being bad for real. And me, I was just the opposite. I was good in school and stayed away from drama, but I was a bad girl in the streets, if you know what I mean. I had my own apartment and whip by 16 off of my little street money. I wasn't a straight A student, but I showed up until I didn't. I guess that's what brought us together. The fact that he was a bad boy that was just a good boy when you got to know him, and I was a good girl that was a bad girl once you got to know me. As this Quay and K thing started, I looked at his fine self. I made up my mind in that moment. He was a very nice toy. I estimated playtime was going to take a good 3 to 6 months of my life. And maybe I'd have to beat down a bitch or two. Maybe put him in his place a few times. After all, he was so conceited, so used to getting his way. Just like me. I'll also admit, I knew this was going to be fun. I would have never thought that 7 years later we'd still be in union, let alone beefing or hating each other.